Pum padum pum. Bloop. Yo guys, it's Keralis and welcome to Attack of the BT modded server with me, Keralis and Chester. Yeah. But by the way, if my voice is funny, more funny than usual today, is just because I got a cold. It sucks. I just got home from Paris and I spent a lovely time with Doc M. And airports and stuff, all those germs, not Germans, germs, alright? Germans are fine. Just the germs on the airports and stuff. So I got a cold. But I was so eager to record. So today we are here to witness me learning materials in you. Yes, that's right. Finally, we're gonna get into Tinker's construct. And because that, you know why? Because people have been laughing at my weapons. Like Keralis, you're using diamond tools, you noob. So it is time to get into that. But first of all, look at what somebody did. Look at this, alright? Look at this. I'm coming here. Look at that. I'm not even moving my keyboard. Look at this. Look at this. Look at on the side. Somebody put up those fans. Like I got such a hard time going in here. Look at this. Look at that. It's unbelievable. I have no idea. I bet it was chimney or bee bubbles. You know what? Some of them. You know what? I don't know. Bubbles or chimney. But damn. Can I just destroy this guy? How do I destroy him? There we go. A fan. So basically, like if I put you here, I can't put you here because that stuff. No! Is there an off switch on those guys? What the hell? It's not even an off switch. God damn, stop blowing. How the hell do I put this guy here without him blowing me away? I don't know. It looks pretty though. He-Man. But I love it. So I was like standing about here. I was like, anybody home? And then I was like blowing. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I couldn't get to my door. Open the door, bam, fans in my face. But you know what? All right, no time to waste. Derpy me. Let's get into this. Materials and you. Page 1. Now I'm not gonna go through all of this, because we're gonna make some stuff. First of all, we gotta make a lot of blank patterns because we need them. I'm gonna make a stencil table, a part crafter, a pattern chest, a tool station, tool forge. How the hell do I make those black bars or bricks? I have no idea. You know what? Let's start off with the simple stuffs. Alright? And it's gonna be a derpy, but as I said, guys, we're gonna learn this together. Yes, you and me, blah, blah. Let's see here. We put those here, and that creates a lot of patterns. So that is what we need. Exactamundo. Then if I put a block underneath that, that's a part builder. If I put, for example, a plank below that, that should give us a stencil table. Then, if I take some of those and create a chest, right, this will give us something. This will give us the pattern chest, right? So now we get stencil table, we got a part builder, we got a pattern chest. What else was there we needed? We needed something else, right? We needed a part crafter. All right, so that is just a log. No, I got a part crafter. What the hell are we missing? Stencil, part crafter, pattern chest, tool station. That's right. A crafting table. So let's create a crafting table. Take this guy. Oh, they even get those colors. That's kind of cool. Didn't know that. There we go. So let's put those stuff down. And let's see where we can get going from this. Oh, by the way, look at this. Wall domination with open blocks. Guys, this is gonna be so amazing. Like, look at all the stuffs we can make. Elevators, sprinklers, paint mixers, radios, beer traps, building guide. I don't no idea what that is. Vacuum hopper. I don't know. Tanks, paths. There it is. There's the fan. It's dirt simple to build. Iron bars, iron ingots, stone slabs. Block breaker. That's a block breaker. Block placer, item dropper, auto anvil, sponges, village highlighters, drainage, God, this is awesome. I love this mod pack. So, we get a tool station, which is here. There's where we craft the tools. We got the stencil table, which is here, which we're gonna put this next to, right? Because, no. There we go. So there's the pattern chest. So I'm gonna put my patterns in here. I'm gonna build the tools in this, and this is gonna be the stencil table. So you know what? Let's try this out. First off is the stencil table, right? I put my stencils in here, and I need some stuff. So I need a tool rod, because that's needed for a tool, right? Next pattern will be pickaxe head, for example. Why not? Then we need a binding. There we go. So we got those, right? And since this is something which I can only like use wood and such, because, you know, the mod changed a bit, we need to do this. So if I put this here, right, and I put this here, that's gonna create wooden tool rods. I just need one. No, I don't want to have two. But alright then. Then I'm gonna create this wooden axe, right? Head thingy. Then the binding, like that, and that gives me a stick. Alright, I take sticks. Sticks are cool. So now we got wooden tool rod, I got a wooden binding, and a wooden pickaxe head. So I guess we're good to go. I know it sucks. It sucks because it's crap, but if I take this, but this is just to check it out, right? This is just to learn the mod. Then I got a pickaxe. Ooh, cool sounds. So let me just dig down here a bit and let's try it out. I don't think this is gonna be, you know, this is gonna be pretty slow, I guess. Chester, dude, get out of my face. All right, there we go. Let's dig under Chester. It's still pretty quick. Durability 84 out of 100. Let me just break one more block. Durability 83 out of 100. So the thing about this is, Chester, you're gonna be stuck forever, but the thing about this, we can kind of modify it. For example, if I put it back in the part builder, right? If I take this here and I can put redstone on it. That's gonna add haste, right? And I can put like up to redstone 50, I guess, in haste. But the thing I'm kind of wanting on this guy here is, let me see, do I got any of those? Moss cobblestone. Let me see if this is how you made it. You craft it like that, and that creates a ball of mist. Let's get one more ball of mist, just because we can. So we got 2 balls of moss. I don't know if we can use 2 or not, but let's try it out. I'm sorry about my voice. You know, I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to. All right, so that the moss. That's so we can get auto repair on this baby. I love the sounds. Although, I don't know if this works at night. Because I don't know if this needs sunlight. Let me just move about a bit. Let me see. 81 in durability. 84 in durability. Alright. So it's kind of repairing. So those tools will never break. I think even if you go down to 1 in durability or 0, you still maintain the tool. So that is kind of cool. Let me just see. Can I? Moss 2? Holy moly. Can I do? I can even put haste on this bad boy. How do I? Oh, do I need to? That's going to take a while. 4 out of 50. What if? Can I do this? Let me see. I had some more redstone here, right? If I make this redstone blocks, I'm not sure this is gonna work out or not, but let's just make some of them. Oops. Let's make 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Then we got 3 redstone blocks. Can I use those guys? Yes, I can. 21 and 30. So we got auto repair on this crappy pick. And then we got haste. What else can I put? Can I put more stuff on this? I can even put diamond, which adds 500 in durability. Can I put more diamonds? No, only 1. Damn, look at this. This looks dirt cool. So let's just take this bad boy for a spin. Well, it's still pretty slow, but for being a wooden pickaxe, it is not bad at all. Durability 97 out of 100, and it's gonna be repaired. Damn. So I don't really think I can craft more in this guy. For example, if I want to go and craft the Chester, pick up that block. There we go. Chester, go for it. Chester. God damn it, I want to kill this guy. Bat. That's right, Chester. You're going down, buddy. You got nothing on the bat. There we go. So this is basically it for that thing. But the next step will be, let me just see here. I got materials in U. Volume 2, I guess, alright? So let me see here. The next step is to craft like powerful tools, like hatchet hits and sword blades of iron and stuff. And to do that, like the first thing I really want to do is create this, the lumber axe. But for this bad boy, I think we need, let me see. Damn, there's so much stuff you can do. God damn it. That's a lot of stuff. This is so awesome. But how do I, because I've been seeing people using those little furnaces. There we go. I'm sorry. It's called sear bricks, alright? So for that we're gonna use, how do I create the sear bricks? Oh yeah, I got stuff for that. Sand, gravel, and clay. That creates grout. We're gonna make some grout, which then we're gonna burn into a seared brick. So we need a lot of those, I guess. Then we're gonna make a smelt controller. And that's about it, right? You know what? Let me just try this out. And I'm gonna resume as soon as I've done stuffs. And I have done some stuffs. By the way, I reviewed the footage and, you know, my voice sounds so derp. Oh, look at that sunrise. But you know, not being able to breathe through your nose and talk and record and do stuff at the same time, it ain't easy. But we're gonna make it somehow. Woohoo! So, what have I done? I've done some sear bricks and some sear bricks and sear bricks, basically, you know, it's bricks and bricks, basically. So, what is going on now? First thing we need to do is to do the tool forge, which is iron, those bricks, and a tool station. Alright, that's easy peasy mode. That is easy peasy mode. Let's do one of those bad guys and one of those. Alright, so there we got this. Then we need some iron, a bunch of iron, 4 of those, right? 1 2 3 4, and that should do it. So if you can like hear heavy breathing, guys, like don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just having problems to do it, you know, multitasking Keralis. Oh, that looks so pretty. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Here's those advanced tools. And this is what I want. The lumber axe. What is you? Shite? I don't want the shite. What is this called? Skitty. Shite. I don't want the shite. A rapier. Longsword. Chisels. Battle sign. What the hell is a battle sign? No idea. But the next step is to create some stuffs. Smeltery controller, that is easy done. Let's do one of those, like, you know, just take it easy. We got one of those. Oh, mighty smelting book. Hooray! Oh, this is how you build this thing. So it's basically like this, with the little thing here, and the tank, and the thing, and the drain, and yeah, alright, we got this, don't worry about it. So, we got that. Then we need a casting table, right? Because we don't have one of those, and we kind of want one of those. So, a casting table. We need a faucet, I guess. Seared faucet, and that is just 3 bricks like that. Easy peasy mode. Hello. There we go. Then we also need a smeltery drain, which is dirt simple. Boop, there we go. And that should be about it, right? Or not? Let me see, what else is we missing? Casting basin. I don't know what you are, but you sound pretty delicious. Let's make one more of those. Not for sure we need more faucets. You know what? Let's create 2 more of those bad guys. I don't know if they're bad guys or not, but let's call them that. And then we needed this here, sear tank. That is glass. I don't have any glass. Do I got some glass? Yeah, I got some glass. Oh, look at this. The hamster population has been growing. I love those guys. Somebody suggested that I should build like a little hamster city underground, like a little small place. And you know, that's what I'm gonna do in later stage, because that's gonna be amazing. But we're gonna come to that. Don't worry about it. There we go. And now we got the sear tank. So let's take a peek how that bad boy looks. So that is that, that is that, that is that. All right. Let's do it. Why are you being shifty here? There we go. So we're gonna make an area which is 3 by 3 like this, right? Then let's say this is the front. Guys, don't worry about this. I'm gonna purify this in a later stage and make it really pretty and awesome and everything. But this is just for now, just to learn how this thing works. Oh no, we needed that. All right. So if I put, for example, a tank here, then we put the smelt controller thingy on the front, like this. This is the smelty thingy. This is the tank. I think we need some stuffs for that as well. Then on this side, we can demolish that, I guess. And then put the smeltery drain here. And just notice, I need to move this. No need to, but my OCD will kill me. There we go. And beneath that, we put the casting table and a faucet. Is this how it works? How did that happen? Did I just dupe this guy? Yes, I did. I'm the best ever. But then again, this guy here, how are you not connecting? Oh no, I did not. You know what? I think this is gonna work. So what I need now is some lava, right? To power this bad boy. Why do I keep saying bad boys? They're kind of cool. They're not bad boys. Let's build some buckets. And I will see you with some lava. I guess, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 5. Let's do 6, just because we can. So there we go. 6. See you with some lava in a bit. Cowabunga! So we got some lava in this guy here, right? And then book Mighty Smelting with Keralis. We need to create something called aluminium brass, alright? Because then we're gonna cast some plates here like that, I guess, right? So, you know, copper, aluminium. What does the book say? What does the book say? Whoop, 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 whoop. Aluminium 3 and copper 1. So, if I go to my little, like, I feel like I'm a hamster. Alright, if I go here, put in 1 copper, and 3 aluminum, like this. That's gonna create aluminium brass, right? You know what? Let's do 1 more of those. Let's create double, because I think we've been needing some stuff. So there we go. Perfect. No, perfect. Damn, look at those little guys coming in here. That looks so awesome. So this is going to be smelting. While this is doing the thing, I am going to go to this. No. First of all is book. Book time. It is this book, right? What do we need for my lumber axe. We need a broad axe head, a large plate, a tough rod, and tough binding. Large plate, broad axe head, tough. We get this, right? Hopefully. So let me see. I put stencil here. No. Here, right? Or maybe this one. Question is, let me see here. I'm just thinking. No, it is this one. Stencil table. Perfect. Boo, tough. Is this? No. Shovel pick. No. This. No. Sword blade. This. No. Nope. Is this? Nope. There we go. Tough rod. Got those. Tough binding. Got that. Large plate. Bam bada beam. And broad axe head thingy. So I guess that is about it. So let's just create some things. I'm not sure that wood is the best material to use here, but you know what? I don't think that matters that much. Now does it? No more wood. What the hell? Can I create so pinkish and awesome? Can I use this here, by the way? Let me see here. Yes, I can. So then we get wooden tough binding. We got this thing here. We also need the little plate thingy. So let's create that out of the pinkish material. Wooden large plate. Perfect. Okay. So what I do next is do this. I place, for example, let's start with the binding. I place the binding in here. Like that. Is this smelted? Molten aluminum brass. Perfect. How? There we go. Like a boss. So what this does now, it creates this cast, right? Tough binding cast, I guess. Yeah. Let's just put some crap away. I don't need that. I don't need arrows. I'm not gonna need arrows. What else don't we need? You know, that's not needed for now. This is not needed for now. Perfect. So that is done. So the next step is the rod. I put a rod. Boop. Press this. There we go. Then we got this casting. So the only thing we need is this. Boop. Oh, this is so awesome. So now we got 3 casts, which basically means that we are able to create tools out of materials, right? Am I right or am I wrong? But then again, what I need to do is... Yes. I think I got this, guys, alright? I think I got this. Let me just grab those again. If I create one more of those... No? How do you do this? Yes. So if I create this and put it over here. Like... kind of looks derp. Can I put this? Will this twist? No, it doesn't. Why should it? Give me back the thingy. So if I put it from... Sorry guys, I'm just so confused when it comes to this. There we go, perfect. And then we put the basing thingy. And then I press this. So that should empty the thing here, right? Question is, will it empty all? We got 4 ingots left in this. Oh, okay, this creates a block. That's perfect. Damn, this is so advanced. Look at this. This is like redstoning with Keralis on a whole new level. It still stuffs in it. What the hell is this now? Oh, it's molten and aluminium only. Question is, can I demolish that? And put it back like there was no tomorrow and tap it out? Question is... Like a boss. So basically, if I put iron here now, that's gonna smelt the iron. And then what we could do is just place this here, and then we're gonna iron cast. I think. That looks so awesome. And then we can make the pickaxe of our dreams, or the lumber axe. I'm gonna start with that, right? And then I'm gonna like do some off-camera works, and let's see what we can go from there. But guys, let me be right back when this is kind of smelted, right? Welcome back, everybody. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Are you guys ready for this? I love this. Tinker's construct for the win. Alright, there we go. So, in this little thing here, I'm gonna pick the lumber axe, alright? So I'm gonna put out the plate here. I know this might not be the best materials to use, but you know what? This is just to try it out. Chop. Can I name it? Chop. No? Chop. 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 Now. Chop, chop now. There we go. This is absolutely awesome. If I put it back here, can I modify this as well? Let me see here. Durability. Moss. Perfect. Auto repair. So this got 2 modifiers remaining. You know what? Speed is crucial. Damn, this is awesome. This is absolutely brilliant. Damn, this takes a lot of time though. There we go. So redstone moss, maybe some diamonds. There we go. Chop chop now. Perfect. So let me show you what this should do. If I go to this tree or bush, let's see here. If I chop this, it's kind of hard as a bat. You know what? Let's do it from the ground. There we go. Boop. And it's gone. I'm gonna love this. Doot. Boop. It's gone. Come to daddy wood. I think this works on trees up to like 30 blocks or something. So, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't want to destroy the big trees because I love them. Let's try one more. This is awesome. I love it. You know what? Let's replace them because you know how I am on bushes and stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, I am just gonna create some more tools and I'm gonna show you them. ASAP, guys. Alright? So don't you go anywhere. Chop chop now. And hello everybody and welcome back. So instead of making a bunch of tools and weapons, I made a house. And I love it because it kind of fits the theme, right? Chester buddy, don't derp about behind a tree. I can see you, dude. So I made this, you know, it's not perfect, but it's here to stay for some point at least, you know. I kind of like it. And people been asking me, like my voice is so killing me, guys. So, you know, I'm really sorry for the derp voice in this episode. But people been asking me why I don't use the little roofs from the Carpenters mod, and I don't like them for some reason, you know. So I'm using my stair roofs because I don't know. For some reason I just don't like them, you know. So this is the house. This is the interior. Let me just see. Look at this. Pretty. So we got the little thing here. We got that here and the little table in the middle. The tool forge. Bam bada beam. But I made some tools, you know. Chester, dude. Come on. So I made a hammer. Or a hammer. Yes, it's called a hammer. It's called Slam Bam. Ooh, look at this dude. He's so stuck. We should call him something. But look at what this does. This is brilliant. Look at this, guys. Okay, I'll go in here. Oops. I've been trying this out. But look at this. Boop. It mines a 3x3 hole, which is pure bananas. Down and everything. The thing about this, you know, I'm gonna make some axes later on, like normal pickaxes, but on those I might put on auto smelt, which means, you know, like all the iron and stuff will be auto smelted, which will be kind of convenient. But look at this. And also I made this. I dig you. That's right. Look at that though. Oops. It is a super shovel. Creepy, dude. So look at this. Have I said look at this? Look at this. Okay. Bad for it not good. This is brilliant. I mean, this will save me so much time. So, you know, I'm just gonna be playing around with different settings and enchants and tools and everything because there's so much to do. Look at this. I mean, we got pickaxes, shovels, hatchets, mattocks? I don't know what that is. Broadswords, longswords, rapers, daggers, frying pans, battle signs, chisels, hammers, lumber axes, excavators, shites, cleavers, battle axes, short bows, arrows, and all the enchants are back here in the book. So I mean, let me see here. We got the diamond, which is, kind of good. This is kind of, resilience. Mining level increased to level 2. So that might be a better enchant, to be honest. Speed, auto repair, auto smelt. This is what we're going for. It is a done deal, yo. It shouldn't be that hard now, should it? It's gonna be hard. But you know what? We're just gonna wrap this episode up by making some babies. That's right. Hopefully you guys enjoy. You know what? I kind of learned a mod today, and am I proud of myself? Kinda I am. So let's see, we got how many pumpkins? 4 pumpkins. That's gonna give us 16 seeds. Let's make some babies. I love those guys. They're amazing. Look at them. Look at this happy squad down here. Yes, let's make babies. Lots of babies. You make baby now. Look at this. This is brilliant. All right. And people told me, like, Keralis, kill a baby. And I'm like, no, I can't kill a baby. But then again, you know what? Kill a baby. Did I kill a baby? No, I did not kill a baby. Although, why do I not morph into a baby? Question is, have you guys tricked me into killing a baby without being able to morph into a baby? Cause that would be so cruel. You know what? Let's kill another baby. No, he's jumping away. Baby's dead. I'm not morphing. Oh, those guys are getting pissed. You know what? Let's make some love. Let's make some babies and get out of here. What the hell? I was like, if I kill a baby, I'm gonna morph into a baby, but it's not possible. I love this building. Kinda. Look at those, by the way. Those eucalyptus trees. They look absolutely beautiful. So guys, you know what? Since I'm pretty much sick or down with my cold, I'm gonna be going off to bed. So I'm sorry. Maybe a bit drippy episode, but I kinda enjoyed it, and we made tons of progress on a mod. It's not like a fun mod to watch maybe, but it's gonna be so useful for us in the future in this series. So nothing else to say. Look at me, my bad. Thank you for watching, I guess, right? And guys, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to comment, like, and add to favorites, alright? Makes me mucho happy. Until next time, bam bada bim bada boom boom boom. Thank you for watching and take care, guys. Damn, my throat. Bye bye.